You already know what the fuck is going on. It's the one and only Chit-Chat, and you are now tuned into the chat room. Everybody can't come up here. Everybody don't got bars, and I don't fuck with everybody. I got my girl BreezyLYN in the building.
That's right. We outside. Thank you for having me, girl.
Yes, I'm super happy to be here. I kept hearing about this girl named BreezyLYN from Marcy Projects, and I heard she was doing big things. And then I actually ran into you at Busy and Shawnee's event at the Gramercy Theater. And I was like, let me introduce myself to her because I keep hearing about her, and you had great energy. So I'm like, okay. So who is BreezyLYN, and how will people close to you describe you?
I'm just, a girl from Marcy, just trying to live my dream,
But what's your personality like?
Like, I'm real chill. Like, I'm funny as fuck. Like, when I'm comfortable, I'm funny. But, like, I be chilling for real. Like, I'm more of a, like, observer. Then I could, unleash my personality, right?
Okay. So what was it like growing up in Marcy for you?
It's, it's hard, but you get you adapt. So it was whatever, like. That's how I grew up. Just how I grew up.
So when did that girl in Marcy pick up her pen?
8, 9 years old. I
Really?
was writing. I was just writing, like, just because, my uncle inspired me. It was therapeutic. So I was just doing that. And then last year, I finally just went public with it type shit.
Oh, okay. So what's some advice that you would give to that girl back in Marcy Projects?
Just, like, stay focused. Don't get distracted, Stay headstrong, stay motivated, Remember your purpose. Like, even from young, I always knew, like, I always felt like family is everything. You got to take care of your family for me. So that's just always what it was for me. That's what always kept me going.
Family first.
So, yeah.
So who do you consider to be musical inspirations?
So I grew up, like, a lot of hip-hop. Like, it was a hip-hop household. Men, like, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, stuff like that. Nicki Minaj, Kim, Biggie Smalls, stuff like that. Like, majority.
So
of
I actually
legends.
seen a picture of you and Beyonce. How did that picture come about?
So Jay-Z from Marcy or whatever. They was doing a toy drive. His mom came, Beyonce came, and he came, and they was just giving out toys. We was there, and I forgot how, like, I was young, so I forgot, like, how the interaction went about. But, yeah, we got a few pictures. Like, same place, but it was, like, 3 pictures different.
So, like I mentioned before, a lot of people speak highly of you, especially from Brooklyn. Lola Brooke actually brought you out at Summer Jam. How did that feel for you to
That was a big thing for me, coming from Marcy, like, growing up in Brooklyn. That would be big for anybody, I feel like.
Yeah, no, facts.
That's
facts,
like
facts.
a legendary moment. So I was real grateful for that. The vibe was genuine, and it was lit.
So you guys are also supposed to be going on tour, a HBCU tour with Lola Tyler and Reek and the Menace. Are you excited for that?
Yes, I'm so excited. This is my first tour, and I get to share it with them. So that's a big thing for me.
What you most excited about doing on tour when you visiting other cities and stuff like that?
I think just performing and, like, definitely performing and just getting, like, the college tour experience. Like,
Did you go to college?
No.
Did you want to go to college?
I did, but, like, it was other shit going on. I felt like I had to,
Yeah, of course. You also performed for Liberty, the WNBA team, and you got to meet MC Light, which is super big. I remember when I was younger, I always was like, I'm going to be in the WNBA because I used to be around a lot of boys, and they used to play basketball, but I couldn't play. So what was that experience like for you? Was the younger Breezy, like, super?
Yes, and I was actually rubbing it in my mom's face because, sorry, Mom, no shade to you, but, yes, I was excited. That's somebody we all grew up listening to, everybody. So that's big.
Right.
That's big. She definitely embraced me and was, like, real welcoming, so that felt good.
So it seems like you just came out of nowhere and started going up. You literally just said you started taking it serious last year. Do you feel like it's something that happened overnight, or do you feel like you've worked your whole life for this moment?
It's like, I feel like it's a build up, I had to build the courage. I've been doing this since I was little, so I had to build the courage to finally be like, you know what, I'm gonna just drop this track. So that took time, knowing, like, I got the talent. No, I was holding myself back, because God knows I could have dropped a minute ago, and I probably would have been, it probably would have been going good. But I feel like timing is everything. you know, it was meant to happen. And I'm still building. Like, I don't consider myself like I made it, because I still got so much more work to put in. So
I respect that you said that.
Yeah, I'm just grateful for the position I'm in and able to be in, the opportunity.
So what was the first song that you released to the world?
Bad Bitches.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's crazy. The first song. That's amazing.
Yeah. When I was in like middle school, it was probably like 6th grade, I had posted a video on Facebook of rapping, but I deleted it mad quick. Like, I deleted it before anybody could see it. So I had posted.
So what was the moment that made you just be like, I'm dropping Bad Bitches, like I'm writing it? What was that studio session like? Like, what was that?
Alright, so the studio session was already over. I done recorded it probably like a few times, like 4 times maybe. I was going back. I'm like, nah, I gotta sound like perfect, like. But just because, like, I didn't really have real intentions on dropping it, it was like just because, all right, I like this song, I want it to be perfect. So my best friend was like, girl, you have to drop this song. Like, the summer's about to end, just drop the song. And I was telling her, like, I've been telling her, like, damn, like, I dead want to drop music, but I'm like, I don't know. But she convinced me, and sure enough, I dropped it, and that shit went viral.
That's fire. I'm super happy for
that.
That's
Shout out to
amazing.
my best.
Yeah, shout out to your best friend, because if it wasn't for her.
Word, son.
So what do you think is the hardest obstacle that you have faced so far? Do you think just putting out the music, or?
I feel like just you know, opening up to people, because I'm such an introvert. Like, I'm real to myself. So it's like, that's been the most challenging for me. But it's coming along real good. It's a process, but you know.
I mean, there's genuine people out here. There's gonna be people who are, you know, just like you. Because I feel like a lot of creatives, like when they go home, they're to themselves and stuff like that. Those are the most creative people sometimes, you know. So in your song "Bad Bitches," you say, "If you're a bitch or baddie, you better wife it. Don't be mad if other niggas like it."
Exactly.
Do you find it hard to date as a bad bitch in today's?
Yes, because a lot of the boys be insecure. They're insecure. They want to control you. For me, I'm like a free-spirited person. Like, I like for a nigga to like allow me to be myself. You know, that's you're gonna get the best version of me when you allow me to be myself, not you know, trying to control me and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much how I've dealt with like boys. Like, they want to control me, and I'm just not for it.
Right. So if you had to choose between true love and your career reaching its peak, what would you choose?
My career.
Okay. If you could sit down and have dinner with anybody dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Dinner. I say Meek.
Okay, that's a good one.
Because that's my man. Nah. Nah, because I just want to have a conversation with him. Like, I watched him, like, from middle school, like, 12 years old probably. Like, and I just stuck through his whole career, and I just seen how shit played out for him, and that's, like, a blessing. Like, so I would just, like, want him to drop. I would listen to his gems, you know?
Maybe that's why you and Lola have a connection, because you both are inspired by Meek.
Yeah. I mean, we come from the trenches, you know? So
I'm pretty sure she can make that conversation happen for you. King Von, you're actually on his Project Grandson, the only female rapper.
Yes.
How did that happen, and how do you feel about that?
So being that you know, I'm signed with 300 and partnered with 100K management. So Trax, we was in the studio. I was in the studio with Trax, and he showed me the song, and he was like, "Yo, we need a female artist, and I feel like you would be a good person on this." So I'm like, "Okay, let me hear it." I went in the studio and I just did my verse like real quick, but it sounds so like, you know, it sounds so aligned.
Yeah, no, it does with Tink and everything.
Yo, it's crazy.
So, yeah.
When I first did it, I was like, it was so hard keeping that a secret. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna tell everybody right now. But I held it down, and I'm grateful to be on that too.
You literally just coming out killing everything, literally.
Thank you.
So we spoke about the Bad Bitches song. Now on the remix, you brought Lola Brooke once again, and then Cali. So tell me, how did that link up happen, and why those two girls?
Okay, so they was already showing love, like on TikTok and stuff, and Instagram, using it on the stories. So I guess both our teams reached out or whatever, and we talked about it. You know, I felt like it was a good trio. Why not have Lola? You know, we from the towns, and Cali, she's putting on for Atlanta, so why not? I felt like that was a good trio. So I'm like, you know what, let's do it. We linked up, and it was just genuine, just vibes.
Yeah, I was really happy for that. I really like Callie. I think she's super, super talented.
Yes.
And I love the whole sorority girl set up in the video. And the listening event was super dope. Everybody that was there was like, had good energy. It was all fun vibes. And I love when I go to listening parties and it's like good energy, because sometimes you go to listening parties and everybody's like real stush, right? Real stush. So everybody was talking, vibing, and I love that type of energy. Yes. So you recently released a single with Too Rare, Keep Wishing, and Ray J co-signed that song.
Yes, shout out to Ray J.
So being co-signed by somebody like Ray J, who's obviously like a legend, what's that like for you so quickly? You've only been in the game for, what, a year?
About to be, yep. But, like, it was real, like, it felt good. Like, he was real supportive, like, from when I first got on the phone with him. He was like, he want to hear it, like, let's do it. And he was with it, like, he was just with it. So that felt really good. Really,
yeah, because a lot of times some artists, they don't really be down to let new artists sample
and they don't really
music.
Like, they just be stush too, you know. So it's like, but I was really, really grateful for that.
So you mentioned being signed to 300 and stuff like that. So what made you go with 300 opposed to other labels that I know were reaching out?
Yeah, so I was doing a couple meetings, but I felt like 300 was like the right way to go. You know, it felt right. You know, we gravitated towards each other, and you know, they was talking nice. So I'm like, let's get it.
And the experience has been good for you. You feel like you love your team. And
they're real supportive. You know, they keep me together.
So if they gave you an unlimited budget and told you could put any two people in a song to make a hit, who would you do?
Nicki.
Okay.
Nicki and the Lil Baby.
I like that. That's smart.
Yeah, for sure. So
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. I'm gonna just say up, like just way up. You know, that's 5 years. That's a minute. So I got time to, you know, perfect my craft within 5 years. So definitely up, top level. You know.
What are some things in your career bucket list?
Grammy. A movie.
Okay, I can see you in a movie, definitely acting. You said you funny, so.
Yeah. That's it for right now. I gotta think about that. That was a good. Okay. But yeah, like Grammy, movie, definitely modeling. I would do some modeling, fashion shows.
Are you gonna be in any fashion week shows?
Yeah.
I know you're gonna be serving looks in the crowd if you aren't.
Yes. I think so. Yeah, I should be. They know that stuff. So yeah.
So you just dropped Keep Wishing. You're about to go on tour. What's next for you? Is that album coming? Like, what's
EP coming soon? Nah, EP coming soon though. That's what I'm working on right now too. Like,
who can we be expecting on the EP? What type of producers? Who you working with?
A few. I'm still picking and, you know, choosing. So I don't got everything together, but it's coming along. Like things are subtracting themselves and, you know, being added. So
when do you think we're gonna be expecting it? Sometime this year or next year?
Definitely this year.
Okay.
Definitely this year.
All right, and that was a wrap.
Yes,
it was amazing speaking to you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course, it was great.
Yes.
Okay.